boys and girls. It's Miss Reynolds with Board, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today we have Fancy Nancy, Fanciest Doll in the Universe, written by Jane O'Connor, illustrated by Robin Priest Glasser. Now, of course, we just celebrated my 50th birthday, and I had to celebrate it with my little B.O.R.E.D Debbie right here, who is, to me, the fanciest doll in the universe. Do you have siblings? That's fancy for sisters or brothers. I do. JoJo is my little sister. My parents say she is a handful, which is polite for really naughty. One time, she hid from Grandma in the children's coat department. Another time, she poured Easter egg dye in her kiddie pool and dunked Frenchie in it. Last summer, she used up all of Dad's shaving cream to make snow. But today, she did something despicable. That's fancy for a billion times worse than bad. JoJo gave Maribel a tattoo. She used indelible marker. Indelible means permanent, and permanent means it won't ever come off. Never, ever. Maribel asked for a tattoo, JoJo tells Mom. She wanted to look like a pirate, too. That's a big fat lie, I shouted. JoJo gets a timeout. Then my mom tries consoling me. That's fancy for making me feel better. No, nobody can see the tattoo, not with her clothes on. It doesn't matter. I know it's there, I say. Would this make you feel better? My mom shows me an ad in the newspaper. A gala is a very fancy party, she explains. All the girls will come with their dolls. A gala? I guess it couldn't hurt, I tell Mom. That afternoon, Maribel and I tried to decide what to wear to the gala. We are both partial to purple, which means it's just about our favorite color. Later, I tried to scrub off Maribel's tattoo, but it is a hopeless situation. That means absolutely nothing works. I am still not on speaking terms with JoJo when Mom and I leave the next morning. Ooh la la! We arrive at Ardsley Park Hotel. It has a canopy and a red carpet out front. Double ooh la la, the gala is in the grand ballroom. Although many dolls are wearing the same ensemble as Maribel, she is the most beautiful by far. Maribel is the fanciest doll in the universe. Maribel rides on the doll carousel. I wave and shout, bonjour, every time she comes around. Then we wait in line at the photo booth to have our pictures taken. Maribel would love to go into the doll dress up and try on ball gowns, but I am worried someone might see her tattoo. Instead, Maribel joins some other dolls for tea. She tells them her name is Maribel Lavania Chandelier, and then says, Enchante, chérie. That's French for pleased to meet you, darling. It's time for our tea now, my mom tells me. I grab Maribel and we sit at the big table, loaded with delicacies. That's fancy for fancy food. I dab my lips with my napkin and try to remember to take dainty bites. Soon a lady announces the raffle. Everybody look under your saucers. Whoever has the winning ticket number will receive a history doll gift certificate. Almost fell off my stool. I know you saw that. Alas, we don't win. Oh well, cherie, I say to Maribel. We still had a marvelous time. That's when I noticed something strange. Maribel is not looking at me. Well, one of her eyes is, but the other eye isn't. And lots of her hair is missing in the back. I duck down and take off Maribel's dress. There's no tattoo. Right away I come to the shocking conclusion. That means I realize something horrible has happened. What do you think happened? Let's see. It's getting good. Mom, this isn't Maribel. This is somebody else's doll. People are starting to leave, but my mom tells me not to panic. She knows how to find Maribel. I listen and say okay, because there's really doesn't seem to be any other solution. In a flash, my mother rushes up to talk to the lady. Attention, everybody, kindly remain in your seats. The lady announces, 2 dolls have gotten mixed up. Will everyone please look to see if you have a doll with a drawing on her tummy? A moment later, a girl cries, Yikes! This isn't my doll. This doll has a tattoo. How mortifying for Maribel. That's fancy for humiliating, which is fancy for very embarrassing. The girl and I exchanged dolls. My little brother cut off Lily's hair, she says, and he poked out one of her eyes. Oh, I sympathize with you. I know exactly how you feel, I tell her. My little sister gave Maribel the tattoo. On the way home, I cover Maribel's face with kisses. What a joyful reunion. That means it's a great being together again. Without the tattoo, we might have not found Maribel, my mom points out. Are you saying what JoJo did was good? Because it wasn't. It was despicable, I say. I understand, Mom says, but JoJo won't always be so naughty. Little by little, she'll become more mature. She'll act grown up and responsible like you. I hadn't thought about it that way before. I hadn't thought about it that way before. I understand, Mom says, but JoJo won't always be so naughty. Little by little, she'll become more mature. She'll act grown up and responsible like you. I I guess I'm not the only girl whose sibling is a handful. And even though part of me is still a little mad, I accept JoJo's apology. After all, it could have been worse. At least Maribel isn't bald. The end, boys and girls, of Fancy Nancy, Fanciest Doll in the Universe, written by Jane O'Connor, illustrated by Robin Pris Glasser. Now, boys and girls, I chose this book because, of course, you know I love Little B.O.R.E.D Debbie. She is actually usually only with me on very, very special occasions, like she was with me for my Halloween book, and she's always with me on Poetry Fridays because she's who I read to when I read poetry. And I waited a very long time to adopt her, and she is one of the best things that ever happened to our family. She has many, many dresses, as you can see, and nightgowns. This one happens to be a ribbon one that I got for her to celebrate my birthday because, yes, we are still celebrating my birthday even though it was on Friday the 18th. So, just wanted to show you what we have going on here. They say, Miss Reynolds, you never get up. You're always sitting. So, every once in a while, I am going to get up and show you what's going on here. We'll call it the B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day twirl. Twirl, 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 twirl. Boys and girls, no day would be complete if I didn't show you my girl up close. Here she is. Little B.O.R.E.D Debbie. And we are kind of dressed, kind of similar, right? We kind of look alike today. She's got on her ribbon dress by Jennifer Connors. I've got on my dress from who knows who. And we are celebrating. We're celebrating her being the fanciest doll in the universe. Don't you think so? Do you have a doll that you think is the fanciest doll in the world? I would love to see her. You can always send me a picture to Board with Miss Reynolds on Instagram. That's where all of this comes together, and I have all of the pictures. Boys and girls, I do not own the rights to any of these books that I read to you, but I do love storytelling magic, and that's what I bring to you here on Board with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day, just about every day. We are coming in close to my 600th book. I think that might happen sometime this week. I hope you'll join me. I would love, love, love to see you. This is a big holiday week, and a lot of people are going to be home, and they're going to be celebrating together. So I'm hoping that I will catch you on the YouTube celebrating alongside with your family, your friends, staying safe, and watching me on YouTube. It's been my pleasure, boys and girls. Bye. And of course, to the fanciest doll in the world, my girl, Little B.O.R.E.D Debbie. Bye.